There's someone you haven't talked to in weeks, maybe months, maybe even years. Yet somehow, they're still living inside your head. You think about them while studying, while scrolling, before sleeping. And sometimes, the harder you try to forget them, the more they appear. But what if I told you the reason you can't stop thinking about them has almost nothing to do with them, and everything to do with how your brain works? Stay until the end, because the real reason is far stranger than most people realize. A boy named Ethan met someone who made him feel understood. For a while, everything felt perfect. Then one day, the messages became shorter, the calls became fewer, and eventually, the connection disappeared. Months passed, yet Ethan still found himself replaying. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain naturally remembers unfinished stories better than finished ones. An unanswered question, an unfinished relationship, a goodbye that never happened. Your mind keeps returning to these things because it wants closure. But there's another reason. Every time you think about that person, your brain reactivates the emotions connected to them. Over time, you're not attached to the person. You're attached to the feelings, the excitement, the hope, the validation, the version of yourself that existed around them. And that's why moving on feels so difficult. Now here's the part most people never hear. The more you force yourself not to think about someone, the stronger the thought becomes. Psychologists call this the ironic process theory. Imagine I tell you, don't think about a pink elephant. What happened? You immediately imagined one. The same thing happens when you tell yourself, don't think about them. Your brain starts checking whether you're still thinking about them. And in the process, it keeps bringing them back. So maybe the problem isn't So what should you do? Instead of asking, how do I stop thinking about them? Ask, what am I really missing? Is it the person or the feeling they gave you? The attention, the comfort, the future you imagined? Because once you identify what you're truly attached to, the thought begins to lose its power. Remember, people stay in our minds when they become symbols of something deeper. And sometimes, the person you're trying to let go of is actually a part of yourself you're trying to find again. So here's a question for you. Do you really miss them? Or do you miss the way they made you feel? Think about it.